Well, ladies and gentlemen, if you did not tune in to the New Year's Day edition of CME Pulse, then you missed one hell of a way to kick off 2018. I'm still riding high after what we saw. Jowell Hernandez, who had just won the CME World Championship at Apocalypse the night before, had to defend his championship against Jason Adams after it's just unbelievable the lengths that this man would go to keep his title. But his title reign only lasted for 24 hours, and it could not have happened to a better guy as he loses the title to Jason Adams the same night that Jason's tag team partner gets assaulted backstage. We're going to get this thing kicked off already. I did not expect this, ladies and gentlemen. We're getting Pulse started with a television championship match. It's going to be Pierce going up against Darren Winter, and Dreamweaver enters the ring without even waiting for his entrance. I've never seen this before. He wants to get this one started right now, and I don't blame him. If you remember what happened at Apocalypse, Pierce's music hit and almost cost Darren Winter his television championship against Avery. Either way, this match is already underway, and this is for the television championship, ladies and gentlemen. You heard that correctly. We have two title matches here tonight. This one to kick off the show, and in the main event, the tag team championships on the line. I did not expect this to get started so soon, but let's do it. Darren Winter and Pierce going at it, slugging away early, trading blows. Look at these kidney shots from the Dreamweaver. He's going to go for a quick cover here. One. That's all he's going to get is one. And Darren Winter caught Pierce completely off guard, but you know what? It's all fair game after what Pierce did to him. Almost costing him the title, like I said, catching him off guard. Still gets a one count on that pin attempt there. It's going to take a lot more to put a guy like Pierce down, but Darren's on the right track early. Big elbow drop to the chest. Now Pierce has been on a bit of a downward turn, and you know, you could blame the refereeing, you could blame other things as a factor. We got a 2 count here. Okay, we're only going to get a 2 count there. But Pierce has to step it up himself. He gets a television championship match, not because I necessarily grant him one. He didn't earn it. He's lost to Granat on multiple occasions, and Granat is the rightful #1 contender for the title. But Darren Winter wanted to fight Pierce here tonight. I figured, let's make it a television title match. Let's spice things up, make it interesting. He was all for it. That's why we got it here now. And this is an opportunity Pierce probably wanted when he did what he did, played his music during the match that Darren had with Avery. But he's getting his wish right here, and if he can win, it'll instantly correct a lot of the wrongs that's been happening to him lately. But Darren's been a house of fire ever since he debuted. Nice up and over neck breaker by Pierce, who's got the champion down. Springboard up at the second rope and hits him with a big body splash. Hooks the leg right after that one. New television champion maybe. No, we only get 2.5 there, but Pierce getting ever so close to keeping the champ down. And not just this match, not just the tag title match. We've got Penny May going up against Sirena, the CME Women's Champion. It's a hell of a card we got for you. You thought 2018 got started off right the last week? We're just continuing it here tonight. As Pierce gets draped underneath the bottom rope with that slingshot. That's going to make it harder for him to breathe. And he does kick out of it, but even if he does kick out of it like he did there, it's going to definitely take its toll on him later in this matchup. Darren now got him up, going for a power bomb, it looks like. No, he's carrying him across the ring, throws him into the turnbuckle with that power bomb. My God, Pierce favoring his lower back, and rightfully so. He landed very, very hard in the corner. We could have the champ retain. We don't yet. Pierce gets the shoulder up. These two both fighting tooth and nail early on here. Another elbow dropped across the heart. Darren knows what body part he's focusing on here. He does it once again, this time a little bit more oomph on that elbow. These guys have the crowd going bonkers already. Nice arm drag counter from Pierce, trying to get himself back into this thing now. Big shots to the face. Another one. You could hear the impact of these shots from here. Kick to the gut. Forearm shot to the head again. Darren's a little bit stunned, and he gets dumped out of the ring unceremoniously through the ropes. Pierce going to follow suit behind him with a tope con hilo over the top rope. Just picture perfect. Look at this. My God, Darren tried to catch him in midair, but there was no way he was doing anything other than taking a fall. Pierce just crushing the television champion with that tope. Now, I'm not sure who the crowd is behind. It seems like they're pretty evenly split on both guys. Both guys getting a reaction here. Pierce gets Darren in the ring. He's going to go up top. Going to look to try and finish him off. He hit one big high-flying move. We're going to see another one. Darren slowly gets up to his feet, but too late as he gets kneed in the mouth off the top rope. Pierce looking to cement himself as television champion once more, but he cannot get him this time. It's been a while since Pierce has tasted championship glory. Over a year. So he's looking to get himself in the swing of things. He's got Darren once again on the ropes. It's hard for Darren Winter to stand up without the help of those ropes, it looks like. He gets draped over the top rope. Ribs first. Pierce follows up. Springboard elbow does not hit the mark. Darren Winter rolls out of the way, and he's measuring his man up. Darren over a kick to the gut. Gets his foot caught. Pierce step over. Heel kick to the face. And then a springboard moonsault. A thing of beauty. For a man his size, he's not the smallest man in the world, but Pierce can certainly fly with the best of them. Roll through on that schoolboy. Does not connect, but instead turns it into a double-arm DDT, spiking the head of the television champion into the mat. Now Pierce is calling for it. He's calling for a brain buster. If he was, he certainly didn't hit it. Fireman's carry takedown is countered. Darren Winter now going for the suplex combination we see here. There is one. That is a back suplex. Two German suplex. And the third one, he's going to try and turn this one into a straight vertical suplex, and it hits. The Dreamweaver is calling his shot now. It's looking like a nightmare for Pierce. It's almost like an open hand slap almost turned into a punch at the last second. Darren throws him out of the ring. Pierce lands on his feet, but Darren Winter following up now with a tope over the top rope of his own. Oh my God, these guys are going tit for tat. This is a seesaw battle, and this thing is slowly going off the hinges as we go along. This is all for the television championship of CME. We got the ref starting his count now, but I don't think we got to worry about that. Darren gets Pierce back into the ring. He's going to get himself, I thought he was going to springboard, but instead just gets himself into the ring. Not one person in this building is sitting down. This is insane. Pierce breaks the grip on that wrist lock and then follows up with an enziguri. Darren just crawling into the corner now. I thought he was going to try and pull himself up. He just doesn't have it left. Pierce running drop kick into the corner. Oh my God, that was on target if I've ever seen it. Darren looks like, he's cut open. The television champion has a nasty gash on his forehead, but he still comes back, manages to take Pierce down with a clothesline, and we're right back at square one. Knife edge chop. Hard impact there. Irish whip into the corner now, Pierce. Pierce comes out of there with an Irish whip of his own. Darren, backflip, beautifully done over the top rope of Pierce. Ducks under, goes for a clothesline. Pierce ducks under that one, and he connects with that face crusher, and both men now are down and out. Pierce is the one who hit that move on Darren Winter, and he looks like he's taken the worst of it. Champion slowly trying to pull himself back up. Pierce is crawling now to get himself back up to his feet. These guys have been going at it for about 7-8 minutes now, but it's been a marathon. It's been a sprint, not a marathon. Very nice neck breaker from the champion. There's only so much cardio you can do before this catches up to you, and these guys, at the pace they're going, it's catching up. The elbow drop off the top rope does not connect. Pierce turns that into an instant victory roll. Will he get the victory? He does not. Champion kicks out, and he survives one more time. What a shot to the face there by the challenger. Oh boy. Oh, gets him down to schoolboy again. Nope. Oh, he's going to turn into that spiking double arm DDT once more onto the breach. And Pierce now measuring his man up. Oh my God, he's going to go for that brain buster. Will he hit it? He connects with the brain buster, landing the champion right on the top of his skull. Good Lord. And Darren Winter had a hell of a run so far in his first month and a half in the company, but this is going to be a tough task to kick out of, too. He is not done yet. Look at the look on Pierce's face. That tells the entire story, ladies and gentlemen. Pierce is pleading his case with the referee. Now, this is something Pierce cannot afford to happen. He's had some mishaps with the refereeing in the past. Not that this was the referee's fault at all. Darren Winter, just give him credit, he kicked out. But Pierce has not been getting along with the officiating as of late. He's measuring his man. Darren Winter's up. Oh my God. Oh my God, was that intentional? Pierce just drop kicked the referee in the face with such force and ferocity. I have never seen that before in my life. Darren Winter, though, makes sure to take advantage of it, hits him with kicks to the gut, follows it up with a famouser. And he's calling for his dragon sleeve. Oh, Pierce is cut open as well. This has been a war, ladies and gentlemen. He rolls through into the dragon sleeper. Just look at the extra torque he adds by putting the arm behind his back. Pierce is in no man's land, ladies and gentlemen, in the middle of the ring. And once again, it looks like his emotions have got the best of Pierce. He is getting choked out. Oh, he's not done. He is not giving in yet. Counters with a nice snapmare. Well, we're following up a potential very early match of the year contender with another one. This is unbelievable for the television championship. Oh my God, Pierce has got him up top. This is not going to be a pretty landing for either man. The superplex hits, and Darren Winter is down, and he may very well be out. Pierce is up top. The champion slowly but surely up to his feet. The drop kick connects. The referee knows how that one tastes. He gets a springboard moonsault again, and Pierce, oh my God, we're gonna have to check on Pierce or something. He clutched his chest where Darren Winter was working the whole entire early matchup, and it's coming back to haunt Pierce. It looks like he couldn't capitalize. He couldn't make the cover. Pierce, springboard, taking a big chance, and I don't know if that was the right call. After you clutch your chest, clutch your heart, that was not a good call from Pierce, but that just shows what he is willing to do to win this championship here tonight. Darren's got him in the corner, slugging away, unloading with these punches. Pierce gets some solace after 5 in a row, if you can call it that. Oh, and he follows up with that face crusher. These two guys are showing you what championship caliber matches are all about. This is for the television championship. Oh, Pierce, slingshot Falcon Arrow. He's still got enough left in the tank for pulling some stuff off like that, but whatever hit him hard after that moonsault. It must have been the impact, might have knocked the wind out of him. Pierce follows that up with that spinning heel kick. Ladies and gentlemen, good night. This is what almost won him the Uprising tournament. Oh my God, the impact alone on that is just, it's vile. It's vile, and Pierce has not gotten the victory. Are you kidding me? Oh my God. Pierce is losing it now. He is losing it, ladies and gentlemen. The referee had the wherewithal to hang on, but no. This match can't end like this. This can't end like this. Darren can't even get himself up to his feet. He's trying. The referee, thank goodness, steps in. We can't have a match this caliber end on a disqualification. But Pierce, he might have got caught off guard. We got a roll up here. O'Connor roll. 2. Oh, Darren almost steals the win out of nowhere, and Pierce gets out of it at 2 3/8. 3/4, whatever is less. I don't even know. Darren follows up with an elbow drop straight to the heart. If Pierce wasn't feeling it before, he's feeling it now. Darren going right back up top. He's really going to add the pressure on. There's another elbow drop. These two are both bloodied and beaten and battered. And what for? All for the CME Television Championship. Oh no, Darren gonna go for those suplexes again. It looks like he's got the back. He's got the German. We just need to get that vertical. Pierce is a sitting duck. Ever since he got caught off guard with that roll-up, he has been in no man's land, literally and figuratively. Darren Winter now is calling his shot. Is he gonna hit it out of the park? Kick to the gut. Leaping cutter. Rolls through. Ladies and gentlemen, This has got to be game, set, match. Pierce cannot last any longer, and he will not. What a match. What an effort. What a way to kick off Pulse. I think Pierce may think twice before trying to interrupt and make his presence felt in someone else's matchup, I'll tell you that. Darren Winter made sure that lesson was learned. I gotta say, even though he beat Avery in his first match for the Television Championship, even though he beat him at Apocalypse to retain, this right here was the career-making performance, I think, for this kid, Darren Winter. He's going places, no doubt about it. A hell of a show, hell of an effort. And even through all that, his face tells the story. That is a beaten man, but he's beaten in victory. Look at this, the champion reigns supreme again. Pierce take nothing away from him. Hell of an effort on his part. He just couldn't get the job done, and it got to him in the end. If it didn't get to him, who knows? This match would probably still be going on. But what a great start to the show. Up next, though, ladies and gentlemen, Penny May versus Sirena. It's going to be a good one. Well, the Penny May Redemption / Revenge Tour, depending on who you talk to, is still continuing. She is not doing too well, let's just say. I brought her back from suspension, came back to fight Aiko Katsuko, finally settled the score with her there. Aiko comfortably beat her in a Falls Count Anywhere match at Apocalypse. The next night, which was last week, Miss Molly, who had just lost the Women's Championships to Sirena, pretty handily beat Penny May. I'm thinking in about 10 seconds. I don't know the official timing on that, but it was blink and you miss it. Now Sirena gets her turn. So the women's champion, who won a fantastic 2 out of 3 falls match at Apocalypse against Miss Molly, is going to get her first bit of action as the new CME Women's Champion. If Penny May could get back on the right foot here and knock off the women's champion, it's going to do wonders for her career. Not that I am planning at all on rewarding Penny May for anything that she's done. She's got a lot more atoning to do. But it certainly would be a right step for her career, because right now it's all going the wrong way. There she is. The new CME Women's Champion. Always has that aura of mystery around her. There's not much known about this woman. The only thing I do know is she is one of the best wrestlers in the world today. That is why she is the CME Women's Champion. Has a long, long history with Penny May, just like a lot of the women that Penny's been facing lately have. They all have a history with Penny May, and all of it is bad. There's not one good thing I think any of them could say about Penny. Sirena just puts the belt down on the ground, and she is not going to waste any time going after Penny, who wants no part of the women's champion in the early goings here. And Penny's going to pay for it. That plancha to the outside is, it just defies physics. Penny is just writhing in pain already. I don't know how she didn't see it coming. Springboard, Acai moonsault does not connect. Penny May sits up, and I don't even know if that was intentional or not, but she certainly avoided certain doom. Penny now going to take advantage. Irish whip it to the barricade. Slamming Serena's head right into the barricade. Throws her back in the ring. This is the best possible start Penny could have thought of. And she underestimated the women's champion. Of course she did. Crucifix into a pin, but Penny's feet were into the ropes. Sirena now going up top. You got to wonder if the siren song is a ways away. Oh my God, that elbow right into the spine. I could feel that. Oh, somebody call the chiropractor, please. That hurt just watching it. Sirena tilt-a-whirl. Oh, into a small package. Fantastic turn into that pinning combination. And ladies and gentlemen, that is it. Women's champion wins already, and Penny is... I don't know what happened to Penny May. She's been lost without somebody to guide her, and that somebody, I'm talking about Tucker. I mean, she's just been a lost soul, just floating around here with no purpose. I mean, I kind of feel bad for her in a way. She's a hell of a wrestler, and she showed that when she wants to show it. She could be a fantastic wrestler, but she's got to put some things together, and soon, because it's not looking good for her right now. Sirena comes out with a big win. But up next, ladies and gentlemen, it's our main event. The Tag Team Championships are on the line. Well, ladies and gentlemen, the saga will end here no matter what. This is the final match these two teams are going to have with each other. They both have one win apiece. Hollywood Elite beat the World's Axis for the Tag Team Championships back in October at Bleeding Edge in maybe one of the biggest upsets in CME history, no doubt about it. There's a couple I can think of off the top of my head, but that has got to be right up there. And then they held the titles for a few months, lost in an Apocalypse in the rematch to World's Axis in what you can only describe as a dominating victory for the now champs. And this is what brings us here tonight. The Hollywood Elite have their contractually obligated rematch, but we can't just keep doing the dance back and forth until we just get tired of it. This is the final time these two teams will fight each other. So if the Hollywood Elite win this match and become Tag Team Champions once more, the World's Axis will not be allowed to challenge them right away for the titles again. So they got to keep that in mind. There's no safety net here if they lose. They have to be focused, and you know what? Knowing the World's Axis, I don't think that's going to be much of a problem. They have been an unstoppable force since debuting. Really, the only blemish on their record comes at the expense of the Hollywood Elite back at Bleeding Edge. So we know the Hollywood Elite are capable, and they can do it. It's just a matter of putting all of their potential together, doing what they know they could do. But these guys have game planned perfectly, and we saw that at Apocalypse. They didn't let the Hollywood Elite get a breath in before they finished them off. So this is going to be a very, very tough task. But we thought it was a tough task back in October, and they still did it. So Brad and Nick, they just got to do what they got to do. Now, when they won the titles back in October, the Hollywood Elite, we were under the impression if they lost that match, they would have gone their separate ways as a team. Now, I don't know if that's still going to be in play here, because they did achieve their goal. They became champions. If they lose this match here to the World's Axis once more, I really hope they remain a team. I don't think that ultimatum is still standing. I haven't heard anything about that, but it's just something that's worth noting. I mean, they're just such a great team to watch, and especially now that they've come into their own finally. They're looking like they've been working together a lot better. There's really no signs of dissension between the two. It's been fun to watch this team blossom. But the World's Axis, man, not even, teams like the Natural Perfection can't even crack this code, so it's not just them that's been having trouble with them. These guys are ready. They're more than ready to get those championships back. The crowd showing their appreciation for these guys and their effort over the past couple of years. You could say years. Past couple of years, really. It's all been building to this. But Takeshi Kato there on the left, Blitzkrieg on the right. Just something I've never seen before in tag team wrestling. I haven't seen in a very, very long time. I mean, Takeshi is he's a strong man. He looks impressive. Got a great physique. Blitzkrieg, bit smaller, but he can fly with the best of them. But looking at these two guys, you would not think they would be as dominant as they are. There is just something about them that, when you put it together, man, it's something special. And it's just something you can't pinpoint exactly. Looks like Brad Smith's going to start this one off against the Blitzkrieg here. So the Hollywood Elite starting off with a size advantage, but Blitzkrieg showing his speed advantage early, ducks under that clothesline, kicks right to the back of the thigh right there, tightening up the muscles. Oh, well, Nick Farrell just punched Blitzkrieg right in the ear, and that's what he thinks about that. Brad, though, trying to recuperate here. Maybe that punch in the ear did good for the Hollywood Elite. They're getting the advantage now. Brad is a house of fire coming at him with a big clothesline, knocking him down, elbow to the head. He's going up top. He's calling for something. What are we going to see from the big man? Elbow drop does not hit the target. Blitzkrieg again takes Nick Farrell down. Oh, Blitzkrieg took his eye off the prize for 1 second. Brad coming back at him now, elbows and punches. And now Brad Smith clotheslines him right out of the ring. Hard landing for Blitzkrieg. Tried to land on his feet. Looked like his knee buckled underneath his weight. Brad maybe should not be taking his eyes off Blitzkrieg, who's slowly getting up to his feet, but the big man is up top once more, and Brad Smith goes for a missile drop kick, but he cannot hit the mark. Blitzkrieg closed the gap just at the last second. Just a little lateral movement. Just made sure he got out of the way of that one. Blitzkrieg taking Nick Farrell down and hits a corkscrew plancha to the outside. Nick Farrell's not even been in this match illegally, and he's just been decimated. And Blitzkrieg follows up with a springboard corkscrew plancha. Not even using his hands, he just leapt straight up to the top rope. Takeshi Kato gets a tag. Brad Smith is none the wiser. Turns around into that elbow right to the bridge of the nose. And Takeshi is going to get this one back into the ring. Yeah, they're not going to go for a count-out win. The World's Axis are all about physical decimation, domination, annihilation, whatever you want to call it. They're all about it. Got him up in that gut-wrench suplex position, throws him over. It's not looking good already for the Hollywood Elite. We've seen this game played out once before, and the rules have not changed. Takeshi with just complete effortlessly. Oh my God, draping the head of Brad Smith over the turnbuckle. That might have knocked him silly. He manages to power out of it, but how much did it take just to kick out? Takeshi Kato hoists him back up just to knock him right back down. Irish whip into the corner. The wrong corner if you're Brad Smith. Tag into Blitzkrieg from Takeshi. Takeshi now out of the corner. Throws him up into an assisted Meteora. And Nick Farrell is screaming, reaching for a tag, and Blitzkrieg is going to cut him off right at the pass. Suplexes him into the ring. We won't be seeing a tag made, ladies and gentlemen. Brad Smith pulls himself up by the ropes. Blitzkrieg out of the corner off the second rope tornado DDT. Oh, it's getting ugly now. It's getting ugly. This is something we've seen many times with this tag team. And it's just going to get worse. A suplex drop kick combination. Not something I can say I see every day. Pinned by Takeshi. 1, 2. Hey, Brad, give him credit. He's still fighting. He will always still fight as long as he has some breath in him. He's trying to turn himself around, try and reach out and make the tag to Nick, or I don't even know if he knows where he is anymore. His whole equilibrium's got to be shot. His sense of direction has got to be off. That military press slam into a gut buster. Look at this. Nick is desperately calling for a tag. He's trying to will Brad on to the corner, but every time they do, the World's Axis have this thing well scouted. That back suplex is not doing him any favors. Once again, Brad Smith thrown to the opposite side of the ring. This is ring control at its finest, like it or not, but this is tag team wrestling. This is tag team wrestling at its best. Blitzkrieg gets the tag in, and he gets thrown off the top rope by his own partner, right on top of Smith. Blitzkrieg, Irish whip again. We got another quick tag to Takeshi Kato. Dropping him down. Oh my God, jaw first on that turnbuckle. Hard sternum shot into the turnbuckle again. Brad Smith can't even stand up anymore. This is essentially a handicap match. It's a 2-on-1 assault, and the two in this matchup are the best tag team in the entire world today. Blitzkrieg gets the tag, and look at every single time these two make a tag to each other, it's followed by some kind of double team move. These guys have moves out the wazoo. Nick was very close to getting a tag there, but Brad Smith can't even will himself to reach out and make a tag. I mean, his night may be over already. Rolling senton, followed up by a foot stomp to the gut. This is getting ugly. Takeshi Kato, he knows exactly what he's doing. Oh my God. You know damn well there's a part of this team, the World's Axis, that enjoys every single second of this. They're going to milk this for all it's worth. Oh no, this has ended so many matches before. This fireman's carry, boot to the face. Now Blitzkrieg goes behind, German suplex, folds up the big man like an accordion. Blitzkrieg, Irish whip it to the corner. Brad Smith has got to be done. Oh my God, an assisted bicycle kick. Look at Nick Farrell, he's right there, but Brad cannot reach his hand out. Oh, no, 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 not the package pile driver. He hits the pile driver. Oh, he went for Nick Farrell, but Nick Farrell had it well scouted this time. He's been assaulted his entire matchup on the apron. Kicks right back and knocked off again. Hook to the leg. 1, 2. Brad Smith is still not done, and you can give the assist to Nick Farrell on that one, because if he did not fight back and delay that pin by a fraction of a second more, this would have been over. Takeshi tags in Blitzkrieg. Nick Farrell has got his bearings back. He's up on the apron. Brad Smith has got to make a tag, or this one is not going to last too much longer. God, a knee to the face. A single leg code breaker. Brad is, drop kick to the side of the head. I think Brad's busted open now. He is. He's got blood running from that forehead. Nick Farrell once again knocked off the apron. We got a tag to Takeshi. Jesus. Anytime they can take a cheap shot, they'll get it. And this is what won them the titles back. Look at this. Superplex powerbomb combo. Blitzkrieg just takes a lot of punishment off that one. But Brad Smith, nobody but him got it worse. Hook to the leg. 1, 2, but Nick Farrell breaks it up. I'm not sure if he attacked the referee or attacked Takeshi, but you know what? They both did the trick. Oh my God. Oh my God. Takeshi Kato has a baseball bat. No, 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 no. Well, they certainly have had enough with Nick. Look at Brad's head. Look at his forehead. Blood is just pouring from him, and he's fighting back. He is still in this matchup. He can taste those tag team championships once again. Knocks Blitzkrieg off the apron. That's a little what's good for the goose is good for the gander. Brad Smith now going for that side suplex. He hits it. Nick Farrell's back on the apron. Oh my God, Brad Smith has got a second win. Somehow, someway, something is breathing life into this man's lungs, and he can feel it coursing through his entire body. He's got to make a tag, though, as soon as possible. He's got Takeshi on the ropes. He's got him down. Irish whip now. He's got him in his own corner. Tag in to Nick Farrell. Uppercut. Oh, we're going to see it. We're going to see the Tinseltown Tower. These guys have won so many matches over their career with this move, and he hits the elbow. Blitzkrieg trying to argue with the referee, gets punched in the mouth just for even trying. Hook to the leg. Are we going to see new tag team champions here tonight? 1, 2. Oh my God. I gotta say, I love a good story. I hate to sound like a homer. I hate to sound like I'm biased, but that would have been an unbelievable upset. Twice over the same team for the tag team championships. Nick Farrell's got to keep the pressure on. Fantastic DDT. Turning Takeshi inside out and upside down. Oh, nice backbreaker. Turns it into a neck breaker. Nick Farrell's a house of fire. He is... He's going up top. Into the wrong corner. Elbow drop to the back of the neck. Right to the back of the neck. Oh, Nick. I love the gumption, but I wouldn't do this against the World's Axis, and that's why. You're just setting them off. Takeshi Kato got a glimpse of that one. You know it. And he just got... Somebody lit the fuse underneath him. Let's just say that. Oh, whatever he was going for didn't work. Sunset flip into the ring. Into a pin. 1. Oh, kicked in the ear by Blitzkrieg to break it up. Takeshi now. Fireman's carry takedown. God, kick to the sternum. Now Brad wants to tag back in. I don't know how wise that is considering the beating he's taken, but that gut buster to Nick Farrell. Oh, that snuffs out a lot of momentum. Oh God, a hip toss by Takeshi, landing Brad right onto his partner. Oh, that's it. That's it. He just got knocked straight out cold with that spinning back fist. I don't care if he's getting up. He went down and out. Nick Farrell counters a suplex with one of his own. I don't know how he can even keep his eyes open after a back fist like that. Knife edge chop now. Nick is still trying to find a way to get his team back into this one, breathe some life back into this match. He clotheslines Takeshi out of the ring, and he follows up with a plancha straight over the top rope. And this crowd, you know, maybe they thought that this was all over and all done and dusted. It is not. They are seeing some glimmer of hope in the Hollywood Elite here tonight. Nick is going up top. Brad Smith is still trying to get his bearings on the outside. Elbow drop to right to the middle of the back. Nick going under. Backbreaker. Neck breaker. The back and neck of Takeshi Kato has been worked on a whole hell of a lot. Look at him. Look at him crawling. Now Takeshi is the one that's doing the crawling, and Nick Farrell is going to bask in this moment because it doesn't happen too often. Shoulder block takedown. Another one. Nick Farrell off the ropes. Takeshi throws him over. No, Nick hangs on somehow, some way. He's going up to the top rope. Double axe handle caught in mid-air. Shot to the gut once again. Takeshi Kato with a senton off the second rope. That's got to take a lot of life out of this team right here. Taking a lot of wind out of the sails, whatever metaphor you want to use. This great kick to the gut. Single leg code breaker once again. That busted open Brad Smith earlier on. It's certainly going to do a number on Nick Farrell, who was crawling. Blitzkrieg went up to the top rope. Didn't anticipate that, but Brad Smith gets a tag from Nick, and he comes running right at Blitzkrieg. Oh, went off the top rope. Blitzkrieg was very, very smart. He had it well scouted. What the hell is going on? Blitzkrieg just cold cocked his partner right in the mouth for some reason. Misses a corkscrew plancha. Now Brad Smith is the one on the top rope. I don't know what happened with the world's axis, but I do know that Brad Smith hit a double axe handle to the outside. This is unprecedented. This is unbelievable from a man who just was on his last gasp not 5 minutes ago, is back in the ring, and he could win this matchup for his team. Goes for right hand, gets countered. What do these guys have to do? What do these guys have to do to beat these champions? That abdominal stretch caught Brad right in the rope, so it didn't do any good there. Kick to the gut. Oh, follows through with that running knee strike to the throat. Blitzkrieg is trying to jump over his body, but he's got nothing left. Takes down Nick off the apron. Shoots the half. Hooks the leg. Does Brad have one more miracle in him? He does not. Can't take anything away from the Hollywood Elite there. They very well almost had that match. That was a spectacular effort. It was just dominant tag team work early on by the World's Axis that won in the match. Simple as. The Hollywood Elite certainly got some new life through the second half of this match, but it was too little too late, I think. Still, what an effort. No shame in losing to guys like the World's Axis. You can see Nick and Brad taking that walk up the ramp here. These guys will be back, no doubt about it. The cream always rises to the top, and that was quality tag team work from Brad and Nick. They cannot be faulting themselves, but Takeshi and Blitzkrieg, who the hell is going to stop this team? Who is going to stop this team? The Natural Perfection can't do it. The Hollywood Elite couldn't do it twice in a row. Who's next? Yeah, I know a man named Otto Dietl who might have something to say about that, but Otto and Reffer might be the next ones up. And if Otto and Reffer get the call, we've seen Otto pull out a miracle or two before in his day, so Takeshi and Blitzkrieg, you guys gotta watch out. You guys gotta watch out, but what a match. What a main, what the hell? Oh, no, Nick. Nick Farrell is assaulting Brad Smith backstage. Don't tell me this is what's going to happen here. This is not Brad's fault. This is not Nick's fault. This is just what happened. This is the breaks. No. It's finally happened. I didn't think this was going to go down like this. If you would have talked to me 3 months ago, yeah, I would be a believer. But what the hell, Nick Farrell? God damn it! This team finally achieved their dream. Just 3 short months ago. And after two matches where they come up just that short against one of the best tag teams in the world, this is what Nick Farrell does. This prima donna piece of shit. Brad can't even stand anymore. Referee doesn't want to step in. What the hell is going on in this company? If it's not Jowell, if it's not the LBA, this is kind of the stuff. This is what happens. May the Hollywood Elite rest in peace.